college.
College, but
College.
to college.
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 Like college.
College.
Welcome to another episode in Youth Matters Media. Today we are going to continue on life after high school. We've talked about the pressure of making big decisions, the values of different degrees, the alternatives to a classic college education, and now we are finishing off with an incredibly important topic. As we interviewed young people, we've heard answers like this.
It's just going to be like that. And I remember last year talking to some of my friends and saying I'd heard a lot about the social aspects of college, but I actually had no idea how classes worked and how you signed up for classes and what sort of that aspect of college was like. And so I think
Students want to know, how can I best follow my passions and be successful?
Their high school experience is set up so that they have every opportunity and every resource to decide what their path is going to be after high school. So for a lot of students, yes, that means me making sure they have all of the resources to go to college and to get to the right to college for them.
School. So forget what you're doing afterwards, but how can we get you feeling safe and supported and doing well academically while you're here so you can have more opportunities later, because if you have a good start, you're much more likely to feel successful, to get good grades, to be in the right classes, and then afterwards it won't feel hopefully as big a deal what you're doing afterwards. You'll feel okay, I'm set up. I know how to be successful.
We interviewed resources at the high school to answer some questions. The first one being, who do I go to find help?
Yeah, I would say the most underrated resource is just the people around you. It is going to be like a new process for everyone when applying to college, obviously. So the best thing to do is just talk to people that have been through the process and have been or have supported others that have already gone through the process.
Yeah, I think it's important that that students know that there's someone there to help them with that process. Whoever it is, it might be me, it might be their counselor, it might be a teacher, but there are so many people there to support them as they go, because it can be a really hard process.
And also connecting with other people. It's not only me, but other people in the building. There are other teachers, vocational CTE teachers, there are principals, there are custodians, there are people all over the building that I think have really good advice.
You can reach me on my email, akash.pillai@tufts.edu, or you could call up the Welcome Project. All the information is online, and you could always visit us as well at our offices, 530 Mystic Ave in Somerville. We're always open. We always have community members coming in and out. So if you ever have any questions about anything regarding this, we'll be there to help.
After you find your mentor, what's next? How do I start to do your research? Research can be important to choose the right path, and especially to find a path that works.
If I have to be honest, my parents also were not familiar at all with how college worked in this country and how to apply to it. So I was actually pretty independent. I ended up being pretty independent, which is not always a bad thing. I mean, I think colleges appreciate it when they see a kid who's worked on their own for all their lives. That in itself is an obstacle. But I think they were very supportive in letting me choose the path I wanted. So it was because of that I got into a good high school, I guess. And I really would attribute my support in the college application process to my teachers and guidance counselors in high school. They were the ones that really supported me in that end.
You mentioned students dropping out of college a lot. That happens because they don't choose the right school. It might not be a good fit financially, it might be, or it might just not be a good fit otherwise. So we want students to make an informed decision about what they want their future to be like. And so it used to be that if you didn't have any money or if your family never went to college, then you just didn't get to go to college. We don't want it to be like that. We want everyone to know they can go if they want to, but if they choose not to, that's different. And I think the country is starting to pay attention to the fact that we need to do as much as we can to make college accessible for everybody.
Don't be afraid to have an open mind to try new things. I would say the worst thing is to just, have your mind set on something and then be let down once you can't achieve it. Because in reality, there are so many colleges out there, so many programs, and if you diversify your interests, you could find that there's really a lot out there that could definitely match your interests. So yeah, just don't lose focus in your final months. And I guess when you get to college, like I mentioned before, just keep an open mind and try to put yourself out there and get as many new experiences as you can, because even if you have an idea of what you want to do or who you are when you come in, it's such a new experience that you're probably going to have some big change in your mentality or perspective.
We want to know from you, what do you look for in your resources? And where have you found the best advice and guidance? Hit us up at Youth Matters Media Facebook page. Next episode, we will finish off our series with the breakdown of what college looks like and what you can expect from it. Thanks again for watching.